on the 8:30 on the 17th of October. Calling
Thank you for calling the
comptroller.
County Controller's Office. To help us provide better service, please listen to the following message and select the option. Auditor Controller's Office.
Yeah, hi, good morning. My name's Aaron Fanning. I got contacted yesterday by your guys' whistleblower department. I responded to them a little bit yesterday. I needed to speak with them a little bit further because they left me a voice. What's going on is the state notified you guys. They realized that there's a problem. The problem is I'm somehow registered for services there. I'm in a different state and have been for over a year. This isn't the first time it's happened either. But in the voicemail, when they had left me a voicemail, they didn't actually identify themselves by the name. And they asked me to send like my social security number, and they would want other documents. They didn't explain what they were, and they wanted me to just send them to the general email. I'm not going to do that. I'm definitely not going to put them in the mail either. I don't have to, and I'm not supposed to. It was, frankly, it was a pretty errant request. It's a HIPAA violation to even do that. So I did tell them that I had documentation for them, and I had a SEPRA that's on file that in itself is a huge issue. James Dyer returned this quote-unquote SEPRA that was not fulfilled appropriately, and he went ahead and violated my privacy rights in the California Public Request Act, and he put my name and makes allegations about my health there, along with the heads of in-home supportive services. So I wanted to speak with them again today, because I needed to get a direct email, because I'm not going to send any of my private information to a general email box. Hold on. I need to get...
Let me, give me a minute. Let me get your name and your number.
Okay.
And your phone number.
I appreciate it. And I want to take a little responsibility.
Okay.
I don't mean for my upset to be deflecting your way. Yesterday was a really rough one. You're being very professional. So please go ahead and I'll, whatever we can do to make this work.
If you could just provide me with your name and your phone number, and then I can go ahead. I normally don't answer the phones. The young lady that is on the front counter is not in right now.
Yeah, she had some serious concerns of her own yesterday. Her unprofessionalism is why I'm really upset. Okay, I was getting dismissed. She tried to tell me there was no division here, that I don't know what I'm talking about. No one would leave a message like that. She's wrong. She didn't realize the state had freaked out your department. I tried to explain to her I contacted you guys all the way back in September of last year, and last time I talked to you was in June, being ignored. So when I get a message telling me that, oh, we got your message and it's being investigated, and we just want your social security number and some other stuff, yeah. So I'm upset. So I appreciate how professional you've been. My name, if I could get you that stuff, would be Aaron, A-R-E-N. My last name is Fanning, F-A-N-N-I-N-G. A good phone number for me is going to be area code 8. You're professional. I'd like things to be constructive moving forward with everybody. I'll take some accountability on that, and I'll make sure to try to be as, considerate and respectful and professional on my end as well.
Okay, so I have Aaron Fanning, 86, and the public record number is 25239.
Yes, ma'am. And in that one, they're going to see that they have the director for in-home supportive services and adult protective services actually direct and James Dyer intentionally obstructing my terroristic threats report that states that one of your social workers made a false allegation against me the day I get into a county, along with the privacy officer from a different county who happened to call her that same day after I'm already reporting to the sheriff's department. Oh, Ken Tassel somehow calls and then somehow tries to make allegations that, I made statements about my mom, Sarah Snyder, call him. Well, he's not a care professional. He has no business contacting any other care professionals. Sarah Snyder has no business engaging with him. James Dyer's not a care professional, has zero business being in the middle of any of it. Only issue is he's a Scientologist, as he admits in the recorded conversations with me. So is Ken Tassel, where I grew up in Scientology. You know what I'm saying? Like, the issue is that also in that, Kathleen makes the allegation that I recently have just re-enrolled in in-home supportive services, that I've been stalking and terroristically. I'm a dangerous psychotic that I stalk and terrorize staff there. Well, in that SEPRA, you'll see the email of my complaint that I originally sent to James Dyer, where there's the recorded conversations that I've had with those people. I've only spoke to this Sarah Snyder once in 2020 through APS, where she assured me she was going to get me social workers. And what happens is my identity reverts down to Los Angeles, and it appears that I'm in an encampment attacking social workers in the middle of the street, while she is hiding that I was in Santa Cruz County. I have Lieutenant Dimmick, your professional standards cop now for the sheriff's department. I have that dirty pig, because I've been dealing with him since 2009. This all started in 2009, where he suppresses my reporting. Yeah, well, he happened to know, and Anita acknowledges that, I should have been honest with you and given you the retainers that my son tried to tell you about in 2009. Maybe his life wouldn't be here or not, and yeah, I just had my ex-husband, his stepfather when he was a kid, somehow tried to take service in his name in court yet again. And I have Dimmick telling me an email, hold on. Oh, I wouldn't wish anybody on you what's going to be happening to you. What the fuck does that mean? Why in these text message threats that I had been getting for 10 months before that September when I arrived there, it states whoever's sending these threats controls the cops. The threats that I got after Sarah Snyder in your county engages and obstructs and conceals my criminal reporting, I get more terroristic threats on the 8th and the 10th, which caused me to flee the state September 10th of last year, because they're now escalating, demanding I either kill myself or I be ready to be in prison for the rest of my life with a dick in my ass. Pardon my language. Now, the fact that this is well documented, you can contact Julie Runes with the sheriff's oversight. She's known about it and she can't solve it, because what the cops did in a recorded conversation is give me a case number for those terroristic threats. That case number is 2407002. They have the copy of that call, and they pulled the police records, and instead what it shows is Sarah Snyder and the privacy officer for Sonoma County making allegations that I'm emotionally distressed, psychotic, and suicidal. Because they hid those threats and caused me to get more.
What is that case number?
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be 2407002. And then, because they were doing me so dirty, months later, when I'm demanding, what the fuck, how come I'm getting more threats, and how come you guys haven't followed up? What's going on? They gave me another... They gave me another case.
Another call.
They gave me another case number.
Sorry to interrupt you, Aaron.
Now, this is real important. Another case number, 2409349, because that first case number is a case against me. So I appreciate it. Have someone contact me.
So
2409349. For some reason, I get two case numbers for the same criminal report.
Okay.
Months apart.
Yeah, I will go ahead and pass this forward to the other young lady, and then they can go ahead.
Well, no, this doesn't go to the young lady. This needs to go to the whistleblower investigator that called and left me a voicemail. That's the one thing I will send to you guys is email, since you guys seem to think that it was handled in any professional way or there was any way for me to respond or engage.
I totally understand, Aaron.
Okay.
Unfortunately, all I have to do is I'm not aware of all this situation. I'm not in that department.
Okay, I fully respect that. I understand that. Thank you very much, and I apologize for my upset deflecting.
Forward this information to where you want me to, and that's all I can do. I honestly...
That'd be great. No, I appreciate it.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. The thing that we discussed with them yesterday is they acknowledged, it's like, I'm just an example. If they've done this, there's no way for you guys to vet who's safe, who's been threatened, and who's actually where the funding's going. Because they've done this twice now. I was paying taxes in 2021 while they were doing it from July of 21 through November of 21. Wouldn't stop with me calling weekly. So I appreciate your help. All right.
Okay. Have a great day. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.